Good morning, students. Welcome to Bindu Dhadwal Chemistry Lessons. Our topic for today is rules for IUPAC nomenclature of unsaturated hydrocarbons, that is alkenes having double bonds and alkynes. Rules are: the parent chain must include the multiple bond regardless of the fact whether it is the longest continuous carbon chain or not. For example, in this particular compound, the longest chain is of 6 carbon atoms, but we have selected that chain which consists the double bond, and this chain is not selected where the double bond is excluded. So this is the right way of selecting the chain. Accordingly, the name of the compound will be, we start the numbering from the end which is closest to the double bond. So 1, 2, 3. So ethyl group is at 3 positions. So the name will be 3-ethyl hex 1-ene. Suffix is ene for a double bond and yne for a triple bond. The multiple bond gets the lowest number. While numbering the chain, we start from that end which is closest to the multiple bond, is but 1-ene. Similarly, in this case, the name will be but 2-yne because the triple bond is at second carbon atom. It begins at second carbon atom. Rule: diene for 2 double bonds, triene for 3 double bonds. If the number of double bonds are more, then we use the suffix diene for 2 double bonds, triene for 3 double bonds, tetraene for 4 double bonds, and so on. Another thing is that the word root includes the letter A because the suffix starts with a consonant. So this will be called penta 1,3-diene. Similarly, in this compound of 6 carbon atoms, the triple bond is at position number 1 and at 4. So name will be hexa 1,4-diene. A letter is added just because the suffix that follows it starts with a consonant, not with a vowel. For both double and triple bonds in chain, the suffix ene comes before yne. So we will write the name by writing ene first and yne at the last. So the name will be pent 3-ene 1-yne. E of ene is dropped if it is followed by suffix starting with A, I, O, U or Y. If the unsaturated hydrocarbon contains a side chain or substituent along with the multiple bond, then the numbering of the parent chain is done in such a way that multiple bond gets the lowest set of locants. So for example, even though the substituent gets a higher locant over here, we start the numbering from this end because the multiple bond is closest from this end. We name the substituent first, so 4-methyl, then a 5 carbon compound, so pent, because there are 2 double bonds, so penta 1 and 3-diene. The double bonds get equal position from either end. Then we begin the numbering from that end which is closest to the substituent. So the name will be 2-methyl buta 1,3-diene. In some cases, more than 2 double bonds are present, but it is not possible to include all of them in the parent chain. Then the following prefixes are used for the double bonded groups which are not involved in the chain. So for example, in this compound, we cannot add this particular double bonded compound in the parent chain. So what we will do, we will use a prefix we will consider this as a substituent, and we will use a prefix for this end. So for double bond CH2, we use the prefix methylidene. For a 2-carbon compound CH3CH double bond, we use ethylidene. For CH2 double bond CH single bond compound which is not in the parent chain, we use the prefix vinyl or ethanyl, and similarly for this one we will use allyl as prefix. So accordingly, let's name this compound. So numbering starts from this end: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the methylidene group is attached at 3 positions, so name will be 3-methylidene penta 1,4-diene. Similarly, this compound will be named 3-vinyl penta 1,4-diene. Based on these rules, write the IUPAC name of the following compounds. Just take a screenshot and give your answers in the comment section of. That's all in today's video. Thank you. Have a nice day.